Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm Dr. Mallory Snyder.
And I'm Dr. Snyder.
And for today's Thriving Thursday, we're going to talk about our love for each other and love for our patients and thrive since it's Valentine's Day.
Cheers.
We started Thrive Physical Therapy in the end of June. What are we in? 2018. I was there first alone by myself, and then Erin came on in like Christmas time.
Yeah, she built it. Solo, girl boss.
Cheers.
I feel that we started Thrive Physical Therapy for a couple different reasons. One was to be able to treat our patients in the way that we felt was best, as well as improve our overall quality of life. Having a little bit more control over our schedule within patients and also in our personal life, I think was really important to us.
We wanted to just work 24/7 as marriedpreneurs, work-life balance.
Just nonstop.
But now we get to come home and take Gus out. So that's super helpful.
Really helpful. He's happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big part for me too is just making sure that I was able to be in control of start to finish with patient care and not have any sort of limitations with insurances or any other components that always do kind of jam up situations when really somebody needs help. I just want to be able to help them, and this was probably the simplest way to do that. So that's what we're excited about.
I like working with moms that are pregnant or postpartum the best. I just think it's like you are creating life and giving life, and we deserve to treat you the best. So this is my dog baby. I feel like I don't owe it to you. I want to work with you to help you do whatever you need to do, which is a lot. So I do like to work with them the best. And then second best is I think we're like big guys, because sometimes it's just kind of fun to punch you in the arm and say like, hey, turn this muscle on. It's very different than treating my women, but those are my two faves.
My favorite type of patient to treat is really anybody who is passionate and motivated and wants to set a goal and improve and really want to strive for something. It's really annoying.
They want to thrive for something?
They want to strive.
Never mind, that was
thrive. No? Got it. We'll figure that out. But anything or anybody who comes in who, is just like, well, I don't know, lay on the table, fix me. I don't like that. Right? Don't do that to me, because you won't lay on the table very long. I'm going to get you up and we're going to run around. Maybe we'll do jumping jacks that day for the whole hour. I won't do that. But I would love patients that really want to work within kind of like a partnership. You're going to have a role. I'm going to have a role. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to get you back to your goals and to what you want to do. And when we work together, amazing things can happen. So anybody who really is willing to do that.
That's great.
Thanks.
I also think the same things.
Samesies. I would say the most difficult part of owning our own business thus far was watching my wife, Lauren,
that's me,
you, put it all together from the start, because I wasn't there at the start to help. It was really hard for me to watch her do all that work and do pretty much everything on her own. Because she did. It was fantastic. And then now that I'm in it and whatnot, it's a challenge to, well, I guess make sure that you can juggle everything, because now there were all those other jobs, there's people helping this and that, but now it's just us two, and which is really fun and exciting. But it's kind of frustrating sometimes at the end of the day. You're like, oh wow, I really could have done these 3 things, but I didn't. Oh no. Well, I guess I was used to people doing it for me, but now it's not going to happen. Okay, I got to get better at that. So that's been tough for me, just trying to juggle all the things, honestly, just time management. But I love the aspect of treating. It's been awesome.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
It is now, yeah.
Treating patients is the easy part, is the fun part. No, actually, I think my slight OCD, I actually like the business part of it, with the business side, the admin side.
I don't like
the admin side is kind of fun. I just wish I knew what the hell I was doing first. So I think the hardest part is like the hardest part of running our own business now is knowing the names of each piece of like legal document or tax thing, or like I can't even put it into words right now because I still don't know the names of them. Like I need a checklist with all the titles of things. So if someone can help me with that, that'd be great.
Not me.
And then yeah, the other hard part is like sitting on the couch all day for 10 hours doing 14 billion things and feeling like I did nothing, but I obviously did something. But not being able to track that.
Don't sit on the couch for 14 hours.
Also, don't do that.
No one do that.
Or do it and then you have to come get treated by us. So yeah, do it all the time. Do it. Hurt yourself. Come on in.
I would say the most exciting part of owning our own business is those times when those multiple components do come together and it's
Which component?
clean, like the admin side, the management side, and then the actual treatment side. Like all three pillars come in and it's just like this fantastic session where everything was perfect and you know that you did all that and you scheduled them and you did this and you did that and it's just smooth and silky.
And you're like, yeah, that was me.
Those are good. When it's just like you kind of mastered all of it because we both know how to treat. We're not worried about that. But I feel like when you get all the other components together and it all works seamlessly, it's a good feeling.
And what excites me most, I think, is getting patients that were referred by so-and-so, by like either, however, it referred through their friends or through whomever, or multiple people, because it just makes me realize like, oh, hey, we're out there. Like, people kind of know us a little bit. Because when it's not someone that you reach out to, like, personally, obviously they heard it through the grapevine. And so I think in a different way, it's like what you were saying, like all the pieces came together, but in that way, like came together and like one person standing in front of you that now has an opportunity to, like in my case, not pee themselves, or in my patient's case, not pee themselves anymore, that they may have never even known that that was a thing that we could do. So yeah, I really like that. And it's cool when it comes from a whole bunch of other people that I didn't have to reach out to get them from, because that just means more people know.
Yeah. Word of mouth is awesome. It's the best kind.
Yeah.
Dr. Mallory and...
No, don't say that. Do the regular thing. You can
What?
call me Lauren. You don't call me Dr. Mallory.
Okay. Lauren and I met.
I have a feeling this is only going to be bloopers, and I'm going to love it.
Lauren and I met 9 years ago.
You mean Dr. Mallory?
Of course, Dr. Mallory. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
I'm actually Mallory. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I just want people to know we're actually married.
Of course.
My last name is Mallory Snyder. It's just too much to say.
And mine's just Snyder. So that means that
we had that conversation. I tried to get him to hyphenate. We'll talk about that later.
I got close. We met in PT school 9 years ago, and it was not necessarily oh,
jeez Louise. You only got like 15 seconds.
It was love at first sight on my side. I don't necessarily know if that's exactly what she would say. And then when we both didn't pass a test, it was something stupid like pharmaceuticals, obviously not important in our field, so it doesn't matter. We're still smart.
For the anti-drug.
We had to study together, and things blossomed, and maybe we palpated things on each other a couple times.
It was the hip section. We had to study the hip section a lot. Mm-hmm. Your glutes are in the hip section.
And the rest is history. Just blossomed from there.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Minus the horrible... I think, well, he tells me the first time he tried to hit on me was in class when I was like walking by to go pee, and he said something that was supposed to be a joke.
I quoted the best movie ever, Dumb and Dumber, and she had no knowledge of it. 0%. So I stand solid on that you should have at least known what I was talking about, but you didn't.
Sorry. Use your own words, not somebody else's.
I mean... I think, whatever. Let's put another shrimp on the Barbie. Nothing. Nothing.
I was like, let's put another shrimp on the Barbie.
No.
Is that the same movie?
Yes, it is.
I've seen that movie with the they're in those suits.
Yeah, of course. We don't need to talk about it.
They're
You guys get
not
upset.
Australian.
No, they're not. That's why it's funny. They're dumb and dumber. The whole movie is dumb.
Somebody's the dumbest.
Let's move on. We like best about being marriedpreneurs.
Speak for me.
I'll speak for myself first. Is that it is well, we've worked together for a while, so we've always had that really good connection, community or communication there. I would say now it's great because every little ounce of our effort is all for us, or it builds us as a couple and as a company, which is kind of powerful and exciting. As opposed to before, we were together, but a lot of what we were doing wasn't directly visible or affecting us right then and there, as opposed to now it is. And it's really exciting. It's cool to kind of see that.
Yeah, I think before, our communication was good, but it wasn't really necessary before when we worked together. Like, we worked together for, like, how many years? Maybe, like, what was 6? Something like
several.
That. But you're always, like, in the room or across the room, like, with your other patient, and you're paying attention to your patient. You're not really paying attention to each other. Mm-hmm. Maybe if we had lunch together, but that didn't even happen that often.
Yeah, our schedules didn't meet up that much like that.
So we didn't really have to, like, rely on each other. So now that we do have to rely on each other, it's much more rewarding when, like we talked about earlier, like, when things go right. Mm-hmm. It's also much more frustrating when things don't go right because it was one of our faults. But
pretty clear.
But it's super cool to just know that the successes we have were made by us and come to us and yeah, it's all us. This is Thrive Physical Therapy right here. It's your admin team.
Co-owners. Happy Valentine's Day. Ching ching.